Hi everybody and welcome once again to Beetle Knees Plays, and I'm back on another train life and I'm continuing my mission to try and get up to London. So if we have a look on the world map, we will see we are at the moment at Reims, Maine, and my plan is to go up to I think it's Paris the next one, isn't it? So Paris down here. So we may as well do these while we're at it. And this thing's jumping around again, as like it normally does. So we'll go to Paris and then continue this way on to Rouen. Stick that one in, and we will then go to Lille, Maine, and then is there not a Calais one? Yes, Calais, Maine there. And then on to London. So it's going to be quite a long one. Let's see how we go with it. May cut it short, I don't know. But we need to be getting straight off for this because it's going to be quite a long route. So let's crack on with it. So yeah, hi guys, how's everything going? I'm not doing so bad. So yeah, we need to get to the actual boarding track, don't we? So let's get onto this this boarding track, which is over to our left. So we just need to run it forwards up here for a short distance. Need to be right. What's that way? I'm sure it knows where it's going. Yes, I hear you say. So let's just have a look on the map where this is bloody taking us, because don't entirely know where it's going here, if I'm honest. Do we need to go right up here? I don't think we need to go right up there, do we? Let's just get past. I think we've just passed the junction at the far end. So let's... Don't know why it wants to take us all the way up there. Go on, stop. Right, so let's swap ends. And let's get the brakes off and throttle away. And then hopefully we get on this boarding track. So we're starting our route off in the night time again. But then we should hit daylight on our way.
This is the station. You've been given clearance.
I'll just request access again, just in case. Actually, yeah, what is going on here? Because this isn't the passenger bloody boarding track, is it? What is going off? I've no idea what's going off. Oh, is this it? Ah. It looks like it is then. Okay. Open doors.
You're
I thought
clear
I'd
to
just done that.
arrive. We'll mark tracks for you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've no idea what's going off here, guys, I have to say.
You're
Open
clear to
doors.
arrive.
Yeah,
We'll mark tracks for you.
yeah. Ah, I know what's going off. I know what's going off. Silly me, I've not got rid of that, have I? That's it. Right. Playing this game once a week, it's not much good for your memory. Especially when you're playing other games in between. Well, it's not for me anyway. Right, close doors. And we need to swap ends. So let's swap ends. Right. And away we go. Well, actually, before we do that, let me just have a look at who we have on board here. So, we've got quite a few, haven't we? We've got a 13,000, 22,000, 26,000, 23,000, 40,000. Brilliant, they're going all the way to London. Okay, right. Let's get on then. Let's go, go, go. Let's see if we can get this mission sorted. Swaying the passengers around a bit. Well, that's what the limit is, so that's what we're doing. Right, up to 80 now. And immediately we've got some kind of blockage up ahead. So let's just coast until we know what the situation is. No, we need to stop. We're going to have to put the handbrake on. No other word for it. That came up quite sudden, that. Came up quite suddenly. But there was no way I was going to stop with the normal brakes. No chance. I'm just actually looking at the fuel. I'm hoping we've got enough fuel for this journey. We might have to fill up somewhere. Okay, so we're on an 80 limit. Oh, 120 now. Fantastic. But for how long? Nice bit of speed along this track, or section of track. So we're unusual cloud formations up there, aren't there? It's a bit stormy. No longer have access to Reims main, that's fine. We don't need it at the moment. Just reduce some throttle. Slight incline here. Needing to get back on that throttle a bit. Oh, a bit of a jerky bit of track there. Now I've just had a very before I go on about that, actually, before I go on about that story, if you are liking the videos, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel along, and if you would care to subscribe, please do so, and click that notification bell for more videos, and share the videos, please. It would be really appreciated. So yeah, I had a bit of a worrying time just before I came on here. Well, when I came on here, to be fair, because that's when I found out what the problem was. Started doing a video, this video, and all of a sudden my controller wouldn't work, and the game had just frozen, and I couldn't do anything with it at all apart from just come back out of the whole thing. So now remember, guys, I'm on GeForce now, so I'm effectively playing on a PC. So I came out and just concentrating on what I'm doing here. Yeah, I came out because that's the only thing I could do. When I went back in, I couldn't continue because the game save wasn't there. I thought, oh, no, not again. This has happened to me before. Anybody that may remember, and yeah, I couldn't continue or load a game or anything. The only option I had was to start anew, and I tried it once more. The same thing happened, but then Steam came up with a message and said, if you continue now, you will potentially lose your save. And so I thought, well, I won't. I'll come back out then, and I'll just give it some time to kind of sort itself out, if you like. Perhaps it hasn't synced up properly with Steam or something like that. So did another video on another game, and about an hour later I came back to this, and thankfully it loaded up and I could continue the game. But I was honestly, I was seriously thinking that I was either going to have to start again, which I don't think I would, or alternatively continue the series on my Xbox, which is what I was seriously thinking of doing. But as I said, luckily I'm not having to do that at the moment, because it's a little bit more of a faff on the Xbox, having to record a separate voice channel, whereas on my Nvidia Shield Pro I can record it all in one go. So if I can do it on here, it's a lot easier. But yeah, I was seriously considering moving over to the Xbox to do the video. But thankfully the save came back, so I don't know what happened. No idea what happened at all. I mean, obviously to do with syncing up, but I don't know. Perhaps a lesson learnt there is to just if it doesn't work, just give it some time just to sort itself out, and hopefully it does. So, but yeah, I've had one or two issues, as some of you may know, in the past with regards game saves and stuff on here, And I still have the same issue of the game not saving the settings that I like. I don't want the menu music on, but every time I come on, the music's still there. I can get it to disappear for the session, but as soon as I come out and come back in again, the music's back. The V-Sync continually turns itself off in between sessions, and the map, the GPS, I like it where the arrow is pointing upwards on the map, and it constantly resets itself back to map, which is where where it's basically north. The map's facing north, so your cursor can be pointing in any direction, but I find that a little bit confusing. I'd just rather have the cursor in the direction that we're travelling. So yeah, so constantly have those problems. Nothing's being sorted out on those, and with regards to the update, which supposedly solved the game crashing on save if you get the derailment and you get the option to save or go back to the last save or pay a fine, and you go back to the last save and you lose your game save. I still don't trust it. I just don't trust it at all. I will still continue to back out because I just don't trust it whatsoever. Now what's going off here? Because oh, that's on that track. Okay, where's this train? Entirely sure where this train is up ahead. Oh, he's there. Right, okay. So we're both driving on the wrong side then. Okay. Don't understand that, but there we go. Now that's what I would expect when we eventually get to the UK, but not while we're where we are. Oops, just going a bit too fast again. Another train approaching, is that? Oh no, it's that one that's just gone by, isn't it? So yeah, very worrying time again that, but anyway, touch wood, as I sometimes say. It's worked out okay in the end, but yeah, it was certainly a worrying moment. Starting to get a little bit of light in the sky now. Get a bit more power on. Now I'm just looking at the fuel, 56 and condition 68, so I think I might leave it while the next station and then sort something out with regards repair and refuel. So not far off Paris Main now, it's 3.5 kilometres. Better ask for permission.
We're prepared to receive you and have marked tracks for your arrival.
Now what I'm hoping is going to happen through this mission to get to London is that by the time we get there we've got enough money to buy another train. That's what I'm hoping, because I sold my freight train, I think, to help finance another train, which I then used to finance or help to finance this one I've got. So yeah, I'll have to have a look, see how much money we've got. We may just have to earn a little bit more before we can get ourselves a second train, but we shall see. So the next limit is going to be 50 then, and that's coming up in 800 metres. Start to slow it down a bit. That's fine. Lovely sky. Let's have a look outside. Did I not ask for this? I thought I'd
We're
asked for
prepared to
permission.
receive you and have marked tracks for your arrival.
Bridge looks nice in the sunset, doesn't it? Very nice. I think we've missed the looking at the Eiffel Tower and the sunset. I've gone and missed the actual track I need. Silly me. Another nice looking station though. Right, let's back out of here. Get onto the correct boarding track. So we need to be about... We need to be over this double one next to us. We need to have that far right one, don't we? Or do we actually, thinking about it? Well, yes, it's the right one. It's the far right one of the ones that are under the shelter. That's the point. Excuse me. So yeah, the train's actually moved over now to the next track, so we'll just get the front of the train past this junction and then we'll stop and see how the land lies. Okay. This time, hopefully, we'll get it right. But yeah, it would have made a nice picture, that, if I wasn't concentrating on other things. First time I've seen the Eiffel Tower in this this game. Looking very splendid indeed. Right. Okay, good. So who else have we got on? Let's have a little look. So yes, we've got quite a few on. So it should be a good little money earner this if we can get it all done. From a personal point of view, I've literally got 45 minutes to get this sorted. So right, let's get on to the other end. Brakes off, and brake off, and away we go. But if I have to split it into two, then that's what we'll have to do. But it would be nice if we could just get it all done in one. I suppose that the problem is having to go to all these different stations because they're not through stations. They're off on a limb, aren't they? So it's a case of yeah, like this one here, you have to go in and come back out again, which all takes time. Plus, I need to refuel and repair at some point. So don't know. The jury's out. We'll have to see how we go. It's nice to see the interaction, by the way, people on the comments regarding one or two games, but particularly this one seems to draw a lot of interest. So yeah, you know, please put down your comments on the video, the game, or whatever you want to talk about, and I'll always endeavour to answer each and every one, because well, it's just being polite, isn't it? And yeah, it's interesting to see what people think about various aspects of you know, the games, and how they play and what they'd like to see on the games and stuff like that. I know there's probably not going to be much more on this DLC wise or anything like that. I think they've probably done with it. There may be a few patches here and there that come along, but I think it's been more or less done, and they've moved on, haven't they? But yeah, interesting to know your views. And it gets the community going as well. And I have to say, you know, being in this type of community that plays this type of games, it's a really fantastic community. It's brilliant to be part of it. top set of people, all willing to help and offer advice and what have you. And yeah, it's great, and keep it up, guys. It's brilliant. I'm just hoping that at some point we get some faster track again, 120 kmh or whatever. It's all 80 at the moment. Train up ahead. So we have got caution at the moment. That's our red light. So again came up quiet. I'm going to have to put the brakes on again there. Comes up really suddenly. Really suddenly. But at least we're ready for them. But yeah, they do seem to I mean, I don't even really know why it was red, because the train was on a totally different line to what we're on. So don't understand that call at all. But there we go. That's the nature of this game, isn't it? Full of surprises. Expect the unexpected is the best way to play this game. Because a lot of things just don't really make sense, at least to me. And from what I've read of the comments that's been put down, a lot of it doesn't make sense to you guys either. I'd like to say sort of it's part of the fun of the game, but I find it's more frustrating a lot of the time than fun. As I've said before, you know, the game's in a lot better state now than it used to be when I first started playing it, but there are still a lot of odd goings on, really, which I don't quite understand. But anyway, it's about as good as it's going to get, isn't it? Right, so up to 100 kmh now. Keep the power on. Bit of an incline here. We don't want the forest, so we're okay. Well, no, the same thing's happened again. Why does that keep doing that? My controller's just... Oh no, it's because that's out. That's why. Must remember that. Well, I'm now starting to wonder if that's what's happened before, actually. I wonder if that's what happened when I said my controller wasn't working and the game froze. I'm just wondering whether it could have possibly been that, leaving that window open. Let's get some control back, Beetle. That's better. It could have been, you know, could have been. I could have been having a moment of madness and had that comms window open, and that's why it wasn't controlled. But you know, thinking back, no, the game did freeze. I couldn't do anything at all. You know, I couldn't even look round or anything. So I'm sure the game froze. Absolutely positive. But yeah, you certainly need to watch out for that when you've got that. If I put that window open again, you just can't accelerate. You can't brake. Oh, actually, it is braking now. Sure, it wasn't braking before. You do start to question your sanity playing this game sometimes, really. Now, in all the mayhem there, did I actually ask for permission?
You've been given clearance. Proceed to entry.
Right, what boarding track? I'm just hoping it's the same boarding track for alighting as well. Well, I mean, I'm presuming the one it's taking me to is the one for alighting, but I don't know whether it's the correct one for the new passengers boarding. I'm just hoping it is. Just get that speed down again. Okay. So this is Rouen, Maine. Oh, levelled up. We're now Junior 3. I can't believe I'm still a junior. Okay, that's that. So I think that's everything there, isn't it? Let's just see what we've got now, or who we've got. Ooh, quite a few more on. Yeah, brilliant. Right, let's go. So I've got 17 kilometres to get to Lille. Or Lille. Now I've got a couple of first look videos to do, guys, if anybody's interested. So the first one is SimRail. So yeah, managed to pick up SimRail, and it came out on GeForce Now about a week or so ago, and yeah, first time I managed to get on it this week, really, though, because ever since I bought it, they've been, or I'm saying ever since I bought it, a lot of the time I've wanted to go on to it, it was updating or under maintenance or whatever, so I couldn't get anything done. So I've managed to get a video done of SimRail anyway. First look, very interesting train game, very interesting, very realistic, probably the most realistic train sim I have played. So yeah, really good. It's a bit like this, bit fingers and thumbs, having to play it on mouse and keyboard because it's only available on PC at the moment, or GeForce Now if you've got that service. And there's no gamepad involved as yet either, so it's all keyboard and mouse, and there's quite a lot of button presses and things like that. But yeah, it's a really realistic game though. The graphics are very good as well. So yeah, really good first look on that. And then the next one is going to be Fernbus on console, and I'll be playing it on the Xbox, so the Xbox version. So yes, Fernbus, it's been out for a number of years on PC and it's now made its way onto console. And I have to say, on some videos I've seen of it, it's looking really good. It's easily the best looking one, I think, of all the bus simulators that's out there. And it's very much like this is the train version, I suppose, of Euro Truck, which it is, Train Life, and that's another reason I do like the game really, because I love Euro Truck, and I think this is a brilliant kind of train version of that, because you're going all over Europe, you're delivering goods and or passengers or whatever. And Fernbus is like the bus stroke coach version of Euro Truck. So yeah, again, it's all over Europe. It's not quite as extensive as this, I don't think, at the moment. Certainly not as extensive as Euro Truck map-wise. But they have promised that they're going to be bringing more maps out in the future. And so yeah, and it's looking really good. Graphics wise, gameplay wise and everything, so yeah, really looking forward to doing a first look on that when it comes out, which is the 28th of Feb, which from this video's perspective is tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get this out later on tonight. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm hoping to be having a look at first look at Fernbus, so looking forward to that. So yeah, a couple of games there for you to have a look around the channel for. Now it's time looking. Got about half an hour. And whereabouts are we at the moment? Ooh. May do it if we can get on with it without too much hiccup. We've got a 120 coming up in a moment, so we should be able to bat on a little bit more as well. And a bridge zone. Yes, we have a bridge zone coming up. Right, let's go. And unfortunately it's dropping back down to 110 in a while, so we can't quite get up to the 120. It's a bit of a shame, but oh, it is going back up to 120 there. Must be just for the bend. 36% fuel, so we may have to go and have a quick look at too. Let's just get our throttle down a bit. We should go and get the loco sorted out really at the next station, which is in 10 kilometres. Now, dependent on where the service centre is, may go in there first of all. I don't know. If there's one on the way, we may as well just pop into it and sort it out. Animal on the track up ahead, so we'll just play it a little bit careful. Although I don't tend to slow down for them now like I used to. I just carry on and just keep tooting my horn, hoping that they disappear into the bushes. Come on, bobby off. Started running towards a train, that one. I had a death wish, didn't it? How far have we got now? 4 kilometres, have we? Now I can't remember, is Lille the last one, or what was there? I think this might be Calais, is there as well? Yeah, because Lille's off to the right, isn't it? And then we have to come back to Calais, so ooh, it's looking a bit tight, guys. I don't know. Not sure we'll do it in the time I've got allocated. I'm just having to slip this video in between jobs, you see, so but we remain hopeful. %, fuel. Definitely need to do something about that. Which is going to delay things again, but we need to We need to get it sorted, otherwise we'll be running out. Oh, get the train slowed down. Yes, I know I'm speeding. Contact the station.
Hello, you're clear to arrive. We'll mark...
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to find a centre. The centre's over to the right, isn't it? You're just noticing. So we're going to have to take it over there after sorting the passengers out then. So let's come to a nice stop. Sort these passengers out, come on. We're racking up the money here though, aren't we? 290,000 now. Brilliant. Okay. So who have we got now then? Yeah, still got a fair few on. Pick some more up for London. Lovely. Right. So we need to now go back. And we need to get over to the far right. Yeah, have to be stopped, don't we, for that? Never mind. See if we can sort it out without it. So we need to go left, don't we? Which I think that should be right. So we're going backwards. Left is right, right is left. We should be in the other cabin technically, I suppose, but who's going to tell? So we just need to get over one more track. Ah, there we go. That's where we want to be. And we'll just keep going right now, I think. Ask for permission once more, just in
Station
case.
operator, you've been given clearance.
And here we are. Okay. Repair and refuel. So, fix all. And we need to refuel all. Okay. And change cabin. And brake off, and away we go. So yes, we've got Calais in 11 kilometres, and then we'll see how far it is to London. Like I say, we may have to leave that last bit, unfortunately. I didn't really want to do it, but it may be just a case where we do, and then we'll see where we go from there. We're on an 80 limit at the moment. Let's get some more speed. Animal on the track up ahead, which we will bear in mind. Shifted him. Oh yeah, this is where we just need to be a little bit careful, is it? I can't remember now. I'll have to have another look at the map when we get a bit further on, but I'm just wondering, is that Calais Main at the bottom right of the map? Or on the right of the map? I can't remember. We'll have to have a look at the... in fact, we'll have a look now. Yes, it is. Okay, so we do need to go off to Calais Main. Okay. That's fair enough. I just didn't want to go... Like, sometimes the sat-nav takes you to a warehouse or something for some strange reason. You didn't want to go there, but it takes you there to have to come back out again. So I just didn't want that to happen. The bridge zone. speed off. I'm sure the trains go faster around these bends though than they would in real life. I don't know. It must be uncomfortable for the passengers going around at these speeds, I would say. Starting to rain a bit. Coming up to a 50 shortly.
Station, we're prepared to receive you. Hello. We're prepared to receive you and have marked tracks for your arrival.
We don't want that one, do we? It's persistently pouring, isn't it? Postage loading, unloading. We don't want postage, do we? Why is it not showing me passengers? Or is that because we're going past the warehouse there? Still showing postage. Tell you what, let's go for main again.
You've been given clear.
No, it doesn't want to change that, does it? Ah, passenger boarding we've got now. Just wondering what was happening there for a moment. Right, well, we've made it to Calais, guys. But I don't think, in the time I've got left, I'm just not going to make it. If I had another 5 or 10 minutes, I'd have carried on, but I'm just going to have to leave it at that, I'm afraid. And it's a shame because we've got some passengers on there, haven't we? Ooh. Can I do it? Can I do it? Right, what we've got? We've got 4 there, haven't we? So that's a nice little learner again. Route to destination has been lost. Has it indeed? Right, let's change over ends. Okay, so London Main. Oh, come on. Sod it. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's get it done. Be a shame not to, really. Be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? It really would be rude not to. Tell you what, we'll get some wipers on, shall we? Oh, well, it's certainly raining. Getting dark again. We'll be arriving in London in the dark, won't we? Yeah, somebody commented on this this wiper on another video, and I have to say, yeah, it is absolutely pointless, isn't it? That wiper is not doing anything at all. It's totally... Oops, I've just messed up there. That's we're looking at the blooming wiper. Sugar. Being fined £1,000. Ah, oh well. Done now. Can't do much about it. £1,000, but we're still here, aren't we? At least the train wasn't on our side. You see, again though, I don't know why it was asking us to stop, because the train was on the other track, so I don't know. It's £1,000 spent for nothing, to be honest. I don't really understand it. But yeah, these wipers are an absolute waste of time. Come on, slow down. Anyway, stop talking about wipers and concentrate. Now 120 coming up in a short while. We have to make a bit more headway. Start to increase the speed now, to be honest. By the time we get up to 80, we should be at that limit. Oh yeah, well within it. Right, let's let these kilometres count down then. Another lovely sunset, even though it's peeing it down. And is this the Channel Tunnel? Looks like it is. We don't need the wiper on. Now, I've never been through the Channel Tunnel, so I don't know what it's like particularly. I mean, yes, obviously it looks a bit like this, it's a tunnel, but does it actually, has anybody been through it? Does it bend like this all the way through? Because I just imagine it to be straight, if I'm honest. I don't know why. I suppose it's because it's the shortest route, really. I mean, the amount this is bending, I would have thought it kind of would go round in a circle at some point. So yeah, don't know if it bends or not, really, or why it bends if it does. It's a bit straighter now, but yeah, I don't know whether they just took artistic license there and done that, or what it was for. I don't know, but it may be like that. Don't know. Shouldn't be too long before we're out of it, I wouldn't have thought. Yep, looks like this is it, starting to go uphill. Wonder if it's raining. Oh, it's raining in the UK as well. No surprise there. What we do with the old tutor? The animal was off the track anyway, wasn't it? So that was fine. Now that 60, I'm not sure that 60 was for us. I think that was if you're going into the sawmill. I'm hoping. So yeah, it's still 120 where we're going, so we're fine. Just breaking the limit a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. It's coming to a 120 soon. "13 kilometres, just a bit more." Now I'm running over what I said I wanted to do today. Just think what I do for you guys, eh? We'll be right. As they say in Yorkshire, it'll be right. Got that one. Let's get back inside a bit. Not too far to go now, 10 kilometres. Looks like the rain's clearing up a little. Thank you, Mr. Deer. So it's been a fair old trip, this one, hasn't it? Without too much incident though, to be honest. Not been too bad. New this time yet. Speeding there. Oh, I think I've taken the wrong turn. I was trying to get some camera work done and taken the wrong turning. Oh well.
This is the
Make sure
speed
we've got
giving
permission. Coming out the other end. It's not much of a detour, is it? I did say tempted fate, didn't I? Something interesting for the passengers to look at anyway.
Hello, this is the operator. You're cleared to arrive.
Now, where's this red light? They look green up ahead. They'll probably suddenly turn to red when I'm on top of them. red light up to now. They say green. Should we change? That looks like we're alright then. That worked out fine. Okay. So we're now looking for... I don't want postage. I don't know, so I've not done postage. I'm just wondering if that's... Is that the same track? I always thought postage went to warehouse though, didn't it? I thought postage went to warehouse. Unless it's still showing up as that because we're near the warehouse. Because I seem to remember the last time we went past a warehouse, it showed the postage and then it suddenly changed to the boarding track, so I don't know. Let's contact main again.
This is the station operator. We're prepared to receive you and have marked tracks for your arrival.
Yeah, I don't quite know what's happening there. Let's wait while we get a bit nearer.
Hello, this is the operator. Everything should be here, but...
Still not showing up, is it? Let's roll with it. See what happens. Plenty of traffic in London. Oh, it's nice to be home. Not that London's where I live particularly, but... Ah, I've got passengers now. Yeah, it's because you're in the vicinity of the warehouse, isn't it? Tunnel zone now. I still don't really understand what the point of that is. What the point of a bridge or a tunnel zone means, really. I don't get it. It doesn't, to me, seem to have any bearing on the game. And there we go. We are now coming into London Main. Okay, let's bring her to a stop. See what rewards we've got. Don't know why that's opened them doors. Oh, we've leveled up again. A Junior 4 now. Junior 5. And there we go, got 20,000 for that, 40,000 for that, 42, 26 and 34. Fantastic, and we've now got nearly, we're just short of 500,000. That's absolutely brilliant, so we should be able to afford easily another train now, so that's really, really good news. So, right, we have at last made it to London, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. And also thank you for watching this series up to now, if you've been following it all the way through. Thanks to any newcomers that's come along. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And it's been great to see you. And take care. We will see you on the next video. And bye for now.